Good morning, sixth graders. We are on our last lesson in the current chapter on forces. So we're going to learn about freefall and circular motion. We're going to go right there for the bubble. So first of all, like normal, let's read about some science stats called finding yourself. The GPS, or Global Positioning System, is a constellation of satellites that orbit 10,600 miles above Earth. The GPS makes it possible for people with ground receivers to pinpoint their geographic location. The first GPS satellites were placed in orbit in 1978. These early satellites were expected to operate for approximately 5 years. Newer satellites have an expected lifespan of 7 to 8 years. So if you have a phone and you would use the location to find where you're at, that's how that is going to work. So our two key questions: what is freefall and what keeps a satellite in orbit? So freefall is motion where the acceleration is caused by gravity, and I'm not going to read it twice. So the acceleration due to gravity near the surface of Earth is 9.8 meters per second squared. A satellite are objects that orbit around other objects in space and follow a curved path around Earth. Satellites in orbit around Earth continuously fall toward Earth, but because Earth is curved, they travel around it. Once it has entered a stable orbit, a satellite does not need fuel. It continues to move ahead due to inertia. Learned about that last week. If an object is accelerating, a force must be acting on it. Centripetal force is a force that causes an object to move in a circle, sometimes called centripetal or center-seeking force. So it always points towards the center of the circle an object is moving. If you could turn off centripetal force, inertia would cause the object to fly off in a straight line. So I don't know if you've ever done it. I did it when I was younger. So you put something on your finger, like a keychain or, I don't know, anything. You spin it around and eventually it flies off your finger and it goes straight forward. So that would be like the same idea. So because of inertia, it's going to then fly in a straight line. So 3 vocabulary words: freefall, motion, where the acceleration is caused by gravity; satellite, objects that orbit around other objects in space and follow a curved path around Earth; and centripetal force is a force that causes an object to move in a circle. Your assignment is going to be completing the Edmodal questions for lesson 5, and just a heads up, we do have a test on Thursday. So it'll be on the 5 lessons. Like the last 2 chapters, I'll do a review video and just kind of go over the vocabulary words, the key points, and then anything else that you would need to know for the test from each lesson. If you have any questions, let me know.